It has been one of those days. If the kids would get on here, they would say, yes, it has. So I've been trying to make this video since the day before yesterday, but I haven't. No, I haven't. So it's summer, and you know, if you've been following along, I've been trying to rehab the homeschool room, the schoolhouse, because we have a separate building, and the building is about 1,000 feet away, and it's not the most perfect situation, but it's what we have. I love my clock. If you count the rings, it's 7 p.m. Dinner is somewhat almost done, but not quite. So I keep trying to figure out how to rehab, and I'm trying to just figure things out. And I've spent a lot of time painting, which you've seen on Instagram. I think I showed you in the last video too. They have all pretty much said, hey, Orville, no more singing. They pretty much said they don't care. They do not want to be in there whatsoever. So I spent today purging. So it's been chaos. And it's been chaos for a while. He says, give me a thumbs up. Or two.
Or 500. Or hand up.
So I've been purging. And so some of the things I've been purging and I've been trying to reset is just not have so much stuff in this house. And really, we might only be in here 6 more months. So I don't want to spend too much time. So I've spent the time doing that. And we're getting ready to leave tomorrow to go to the homeschool convention. Good things. Very exciting things. And I just feel like a hot mess. I am tired and exhausting. But I think the lighting's good today. So it doesn't look as bad as I feel. But one of the things I wanted to share with you guys is doing memory work. And still doing memory work this year. Or over the summer. Over the summer. So I have a couple things. You know, we did CC and this last year, and we're going to maintain a classical approach to our homeschool. But I'm not working on the history songs or the memorization of that information, those tidbits right now. I do love the CC timeline, but we haven't been listening to that often, but usually we do. My son is just a ball of energy today. Orville is just... But one of the things I like, I'm going to pull in here, we have been working on, and that I enjoy that we have, is... Where are your cards at?
Cards.
Oh, this one's Lottie's. So what we've been working with is geography cards and grammar cards. We've been doing a lot of flashcards on these. Now, if you recognize these are the good and the beautiful. And we are using the good and the beautiful. And I've been very pleased with the good and the beautiful so far. You can order just the cards. And this has been a great follow-up to doing Challenge A with geography. So a lot of times we've already reviewed all of this. So this is a lot of review that we're covering. It has the states, it has the oceans, it has countries. We really enjoy the cards. We have the grammar cards. So it's really good because we haven't actually practiced the grammar before in this way. So we've been working on the grammar cards too. One of my favorite ways, and I really, really love this, I'm excited because they will be at the homeschool convention, is PEG work, PEG work, memory work, and infusing memory by games. And was it last year? Or the year before? 2 years ago, we went to the Georgia convention and we learned about historical conquest. I don't know. Yeah. That's the box. This is the box. So this is their original game. And Zach sent me their new game that they just came out. And I actually kind of like this one better. And it's a lot of fun. So what is Historical Conquest? It's a strategy game.
Why don't you have fun on it?
It is a strategy game that you're actually playing. I'm not really good at this stuff. This is not really anything I've played with. But it's a strategy game where you have players and you have lands. and you conquer. And a lot of times these are being played by other things. I don't know. I don't play those kind of games. But this one is actually done with real people, real places, real things. And every card, let me pull my George Washington card. Every card is this beautiful. So everyone's filled with this beautiful card. And the card has, it tells you the name, it tells you what it's about, and then you know, where it belongs. And so you're really planting pegs of these people that exist. I had to send him outside. He kept singing. Okay, let me show you about this stuff. This stuff is amazing. Let me show it to you. All right, so I'm not going to even tell you how to play this game. I have no idea how to play this game. The kids like playing it. It took a little bit for them to figure out how to play. They just went to Zach's Historical Conquest website or YouTube, and they watched a few things, and then they were able to do it. Isn't that cool? He actually made a card for himself. I love it. So this is the American Revolution set, and really awesome. You get to see the 13 colonies, and you have a stack of cards that are your people for the British, the Redcoats. And so you'll get all these like great little facts as you play the people. You have a timeline. You get to see their role. You get to read a little bit about them. And then, of course, how the game plays. Again, I'm not that good at the game. The kids play way more than I do. But I'll show you some of these. A lot of the people I've never heard of before. And it ends up leading to really good conversations. All right, and then you have the same for your Americans. So just really neat information. So I love the pictures about it. The graphics are really phenomenal. They're high quality. I love how quality these are. All right. And then you'll have land cards. And so then here are the land cards that let you, you're defending these cards, right?
Yeah, you want to gain as much land.
You want to gain as much land and be able to protect the land. So you'll have all your land cards here. And then here are the events. So here's examples of the events. The Battle of Sullivan Island. It gives you the year. It's an event. It explains what happened. Old North Church. And then how the card is played. So these are really neat. Especially if you're doing like an American history study. The big game also has all this information, but it's all the times and years. It's the whole world from beginning to end, all mixed together. And it's nice for planting pegs, but you couldn't really plant your history on it. It's just a really fun game. We have a lot of fun with that one. We can play in multiple players. One thing we love about these cards that the kids have enjoyed is the ability that they feel like collector cards, but they're not. You don't trade cards. They're not trading cards. They're not collecting cards, but they have the quality to them that they are. They feel like it. We had that where they've played other activities or got into activities that it felt like that it was a trading game, and people were taking better cards to play with. And we enjoy this, that we bought our cards, we keep our cards, we play our games with our cards. Here's some other ones that we have, documents. The Sugar Act, Intolerable Acts. These are documents. The Stamp Act, the Petition to the King, the Proclamation, and the Franco-American Alliance. So those are the activities that go with it. That's my sneaky way of getting some memory work in there that's not really on any one plan, but just sprinkling some more good stuff in there. let me know, do you do memory work? This is a new thing for us. We haven't actually gotten into much of it, but do you do memory work? And if you do you do it during the summer? Do you just have a little time for it? Where do you find your memory work at? This has been just a great way to plant more pegs and fill in those areas and just increasing our kids' vocabulary of people, events, documents, and places in time. So I hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done already, just hit the subscribe button and let me know how you feel about it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.